Today, I want to speak on something which is very dear to almost all of us: the interpersonal relationships, the emotional upsurge, the conflict. Let me talk something about that. Why should one carry unnecessary baggage when it can be avoided altogether? A discordant note between friends, colleagues, or else leaves a contagious virus of disharmony. Disharmony then further perpetuates into one's perception. In other words, we become colored with a perception, an insight, knowingly or unknowingly. Knowingly or unknowingly, we start distancing from those people with whom we have had some meaningless, discordant communication. Even with relationships where the emotional bonding is so strong, if such a state is left unattended, then it attacks during moments when any future conflict shall ever arise amidst those two persons. All else apart, the most monstrous collateral damage is when unnoticeably the disharmony of relationship, whether at workplace, whether at home or elsewhere, becomes an unnecessary baggage at the back of one's mind. One may not directly attribute any substantive reason or damage caused by such discordance. But the fact is that just like the impacts of global warming, one shall initially never attribute it as a cause to the causation of a lake bomb at great heights. But now we understand that since this recent catastrophe at Uttarakhand in Himalayas at Kedarnath has occurred, and we now attribute it to global warming. Likewise, unknowingly one accumulates each discordant note passed on by at the back of one's memory, and its impact is a hammer on the coffin nail that shall encase the future desperation, frustration, and all other kind of weirdness. It is a very strange phenomena that a human being is not so much disturbed by any other kind of a failure as one is by the gruesome impacts caused by the interpersonal relationship conflicts. There are relationships where nothing much in the above regard is possible. You can't do much about it. But there is all possibility when it comes to close friends or the dear ones. A small practice of seeking pardon by heart when you pass a discordant note to the other person, by or offering a pardon, that is to forgive the other person when a discordant note has been thrown upon you, and it spoils the state of one's mind, especially when you understand that offering explicit pardon may either ruin the future relationship or may further ignite or agitate the temperament of its source. It's better to offer the pardon in the closed doors of your heart, but let it be washed at your deeper ends. The basic objective is to disallow any or all attempts of any kind that can accrue to build up of a future volcanic eruption at one's mental plane. And to have this power, you need will. And I've already written enough in the form of an ebook by the name Desire to Will on scribd.com. You can find it. But remember, to seek pardon and offer pardon, do not carry unnecessary baggage at the state of your mind.